My grandma always used to say, people always think the grass is greener on the other side, but you still got to water that shit. And every time I see certain conversations online, I always think about that. I'm seeing some folks say Black people shouldn't be boycotting Asian businesses. Y'all gonna see what happened to y'all. And I'm like, what happened to y'all? What happened to us? What happened to y'all? That's the part that always kind of gets me, right? If Black people don't matter, if the Black dollar ain't valuable, if Black people are doing too much, then stop taking our money. It's really that simple. Go on and get all them other dollars. Open your stores exclusively in communities where you feel like people don't complain, don't protest, and they don't speak up. Since we're such a burden, go and see how much it works out for you. The irony is Black people have spent generations fighting for equality, not just for Black people, but for everybody. And now a lot of people that benefited from the fight that Black people did, they want to say, just be quiet and shut up. But if it wasn't for us, they'd be no you. And now some of the people who benefited from Black folks opening those doors act like Black people don't bring nothing to the table. And that's why I don't get offended anymore. If you truly believe Black people have no value, stand on business. Stop taking the Black dollar. Stop opening businesses in Black neighborhoods. Stop marketing to Black consumers. And this let us know when that little experiment works out. Because see, my grandmama also taught me something else. Folks don't appreciate water until the well runs dry.
Ma'am, we boycotting these type of businesses. I don't know why you're going in here. You might not have heard what's going on, but look up Cyrus Belton.
Oh yeah, I know about it.
Yeah, but you're still going in. Today I am out in the streets spreading the word of the boycott that is happening now and letting people know that this ain't what we doing no more, okay? So stay tuned. All right, I'm walking to the beauty supply store to see if any Black people are in there supporting the Asian business. I understand that a lot of people do not know, and that's why I'm out here trying to spread the word and let people know that, hey, this is not what we're doing. So yeah, let me walk up. You see this beautiful view? I'm in Waldorf, Maryland. Parking lot look full. We're gonna see when we walk in. Man, we shouldn't even be. Have you heard about the boycott that's happening? Yeah, we shouldn't even be in here, girl. You know what? And I'm about to tell. Okay, it's not really that many people in here. Hello, everybody, Black women. I'm here to represent the boycott that's happening for Cyrus Belton. He was killed by an Asian man, and the verdict was non-guilty for allegedly stealing water bottles that he did not do. We are boycotting all Asian businesses. So I'm coming here to let y'all know we're not doing any beauty supply stores. We're not doing any carryouts, hibachis, none of that. A lot of people don't know. That's why I'm letting y'all Black women know that we're not.
I personally don't think that my Asian American community is as smart as people want them to think, because there's a very narrow way of us thinking. Like, we don't really think outside of the box. Like, a lot of my people don't, and it takes a lot for us to be able to channel that type of intelligence. And it seems like not many of us can actually reach it. And this is not meant to be offensive to anyone. Just take this as constructive criticism to change and be better. Our people, we can all agree that we lack accountability. Our people have heavy issues with accountability, ego problems, trust issues, etc., right? And some of us be thinking like we're white. So I had to take a video down because I was like, I don't want the wrong message to be out there, because my people, we got problems with critical thinking. And the reason why I say this is because there is like a lot of people in the comments also speaking about how there's like fake orders going out to Asian business restaurants and such like that. I would like to make myself very clear, and this is the reason why I took it down. My people are so anti-Black that they will use that narrative and make it the reason why they will never address the anti-Black issues and racist issues in our community. And I seen it in the comments, like they're saying like, yeah, but the racist comments and like the fake phone orders, like it's just unnecessary. But I understand what you're saying though. And it's just kind of like, okay, so what? The lack of accountability and entitlement is so alarming that if my people can just apply a little bit of common sense and humanity into their thinking, right? They would be able to understand that the Black community and their livelihood should always outweigh a business expense. And unfortunately, that is the part of accountability, right? Our people did something wrong. We're not the victims here. Hello? So let me make myself very clear, because I'm not going to say shit about that. And it's not because I don't like my own people. I love my people. But my people have issues. And there's nothing in my mind that's ever going to have it where fake Chinese food orders are going to outweigh the racism that is in our community. And I do hope that everybody understands this, right? Not just Asian people, but every person of color, because there's a anti-Blackness issues in every one of our communities. This is not just going to affect the Asian community. Do you guys get that? So like I said in my last video, everybody should be in support with this decision that the Black community is talking about. And if we really want to be unified in building solidarity together, sometimes we just literally got to sit down and listen.
It's really fucking absurd to me how Asian businesses want compassion from Black people right now, but it's just like, that man spoke for the collective. As a Black person, I know that it's a lot of hostility when you go to these Asian businesses, these Asian hair stores, these Asian nail salons, these Chinese spots. They're always looking at niggas like a fucking criminal. And then it's like they want us to exclude them from the boycott, but their actions aren't gonna fucking change. These behaviors aren't gonna fucking change. At the end of the day, there will still be Black people that go support these businesses and still get racially targeted, racially profiled, stereotyped. Why would I come spend my money with a group of motherfuckers who literally don't like me? And the last time I checked, niggas was so poor. We was so broke. We need to save our money because we're welfare, baby. Well, guess what? We're gonna save our Black dollars and keep it circulating through our Black community. And don't get on this motherfucking internet asking where the niggas is. Because at the end of the day, there's Indians, Mexicans, white people. Why aren't they supporting y'all's business?
All right, real quick, to the Asian businesses that are getting upset because y'all decided to challenge Black people to boycott y'all, did you really think that was gonna work out? No. I really think about it. We boycotted one of our very own. Y'all remember Daniel Caesar, right? No? Exactly. That man said, I do not want Black people listening to my music. Black people was like, bet. One thing you do not want to challenge a Black person to do is be petty. Because we are some of the pettiest people, if not the pettiest people on the face of the earth. And what's even crazy, y'all set up Chinatown and all that other stuff near Black neighborhoods because nobody else wanted to have y'all around. You know who accepted y'all with open arms? Black folks. You know the main ones going to your liquor stores, corner stores, restaurants, laundromats, hair stores, etc. Black people. But you don't want our business there? It's all good. We'll take our Black business somewhere else. It's all good. Y'all got to unify and make Chinatown here and there. But now that Black people have a little bit more power, a little bit more rights, how about we start Black Wall Street back up? Let's start Black Wall Street back up.
And to all them Asian businesses who saying that the Black people boycott won't do shit to your business, bitch, I hope y'all ready for them $300-$400 orders that y'all restaurants finna be getting. Because you know what? The nigga with the hat, he just proved my point that Asians in America, they care more about white proximity than the Hispanics do. Did y'all hear him say they don't need our money because they're in the white neighborhoods. They have Chinatowns. They have their own areas. Baby, them white folks don't like y'all. They don't even respect y'all. Y'all ain't outworking us. Y'all have more opportunities than us. Bold of you to say that we should just go to the bank and get a loan and start a business, like we can just do that. Like we can just go do that like y'all can. It's okay, baby. It's okay, because I'm calling 6 restaurants today and I ain't picking up none of that shit.
Boycott Asian businesses. Look, I know many people are angry They think justice needs to be served, so they want to boycott Asian businesses. I know emotions are high, and if this is how you think there's going to be some justice, okay, I'm okay with it. But then when does it end? When is it, okay, we've boycotted Asian businesses enough, justice is served, now let's move on. I just personally don't think this is the solution. If anything, it produces more tension, creating some unnecessary race war. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Asian business owners that are like, what happened? Where's all my black customers? They're just trying to make a living. They're just trying to make money. Now, what's the answer? I don't know.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about the Asian boycott right now and the impact it is happening on the Asian stores right now. I'm pretty much sure if you walk into most Asian stores right now, I mean the aisles are empty. I mean you literally don't see black people again there anymore. It's because most black people are coming to you the realization that the boycott is actually working and that they should jump on the bandwagon. So yeah, if you go to most of their stores, you're gonna see discount prices now of their goods. I'm pretty much sure they're putting these discount prices just to attract the black customers. They're posting a lot of this on social media about the whole situation. And yes, the boycott is really affecting them right now. Most of them are in pain. They're talking about it online. And a lot of Asians are coming online to talk about the whole issue, and they are trying to distance themselves from whatever happened in this case, and they are saying we shouldn't generalize it. We shouldn't generalize this and hold this on the Asian community as a whole, that we should focus only on the person himself. But guess what? Most of your Asians really didn't talk about this. Most of your Asians really didn't come online to sympathize with the 14-year-old who was unalived by this Asian man. I mean, like, all these things happen. The reason why all these things happening because of that Asian guy who came online. I was there in the black community, and even when he did that, most Asian folks didn't see come online to talk against what he did. So there's a trend in the Asian community that most black people are not seeing right now, both in the Asian and the Latino community here in America, that most black people don't see and don't understand. So we'll talk about this trend, and we'll analyze the whole situation, and so you can actually know what is going on in the Asian community. I mean, like, it is really crazy. So watch the video, like and subscribe, and I'll be back so that we can talk more on the situation.
If you have any productive recommendations, please comment below. But personally, I just don't think boycotting Asian businesses achieves anything.
Baby, listen, why did I get racially profiled at a black-owned beauty supply store in Fort Washington, Maryland? But before I went inside, baby, the first thing I noticed is that her shop was right next to a nail salon, which was what? Empty, honey, nobody in there. And on the other side of her shop, Top China, a takeout shop, baby. The owner was outside pacing left and right, wondering where in the world was the customers? I see y'all are taking this boycott seriously. So back to this black-owned BS's beauty supply store, baby, where I got profiled. In the best possible way, honey. I've never walked into a beauty supply store where the owner, let me say that one more time, the owner asked me what I needed and walked me right to the products that were best for my 4C low porosity hair, honey. She gave me the whole rundown of her own hair care routine, baby, and made sure that I brought the right stuff.
And make sure when you do your hair routine that you are doing the shampoo, a moisturizing conditioner, and always follow with the leave-in.
Yes.
If you're a natural hair girly, you want to do your leave-in before you start any styling.
And she had an entire section dedicated to just a black-owned brands, baby. Oh, I loved it. I was only in Maryland for a bit, baby. I will be back, baby. This was the best customer service experience that I've ever received at a beauty supply store. Shout out to MVS in Fort Washington, Maryland, honey. Tag your favorite black-owned nail salon shop or beauty supply store in the comments.
And to all them Asian businesses who saying that the black people boycott won't do shit to your business, bitch, I hope y'all ready for them $300-$400 orders that y'all restaurants finna be getting. Because you know what? The nigga with the hat, he just proved my point that Asians in America, they care more about white proximity than the Hispanics do. Did y'all hear him say they don't need our money because they're in the white neighborhoods. They have Chinatowns. They have their own areas. Baby, them white folks don't like y'all. They don't even respect y'all. Y'all ain't outworking us. Y'all have more opportunities than us. Bold of you to say that we should just go to the bank and get a loan and start a business, like we can just do that. Like we can just go do that like y'all can. It's okay, baby. It's okay, because I'm calling 6 restaurants today and I ain't picking up none of that shit.
Black people are boycotting Asian stores because an Asian store owner recently just offed a black kid. And this is the most stupidest thing ever. This is one of the most racist things you can ever do. And it's coming from black people. And I'm very disappointed, right? Because, you guys gone through the most, struggle in racism. So I thought you would be more understanding about, not turning things into racist issues immediately. But, here it is. You see a Chinese guy or just an Asian guy do something bad to a black guy, and you automatically start boycotting and stereotyping and grouping in all the other Asians. What the hell kind of logic is that? We do not associate with the guy. Have you seen a single Asian person, glorifying or saying that guy, he did it, then he did the right thing, that black kid deserved to have that happen to him? No. Who is supporting him? No one is supporting him. If the Chinese community was supporting that Chinese guy or Asian guy, then I would understand you're boycotting everyone. But literally no one is supporting him. We're all condemning him. Show me one person who's supporting that Asian store owner. What are we doing? Why are you becoming more racist? Why are we fighting racism with racism? This is the most stupidest thing ever, bro. If anything, this is raising racial tensions between blacks and Asians. This is the most stupidest. You're just setting everyone back. This is so stupid. Please do not do this, okay? I understand that, that black kid did not deserve to have that happen to him, all right? And I agree. We all agree on that. Every Chinese person or Asian person, I can, probably agree for them on their behalf, okay? We all, saying that Asian guy did not, saying he's a bad person. He deserves to go to jail for a long time. We all agree on that. There's no need for you to start boycotting and become racist to other Asian stores because of this one singular incident. Are you stupid? What? If you see, your black friend doing this, genuinely please explain to them and calm them down, because this is not the right way to, combat racism.
Instead of saying boycott Asian businesses, we're going to say replace Asian businesses. Replace Asian businesses with black businesses. Instead of even saying Asian boycott, that it should be more of we are using this opportunity to focus on ourselves. Instead of making every other community rich and being the catalyst for their economies, we need to start focusing on how we can do this. And we've lost sight of that because we have become dependent on other people to come into our communities and give us what we want, but they don't give us anything. We give them. So it's important for us, now that we've come to this conclusion, to really capitalize on it. So let's turn it around so they can't say that we're trying to hate them and we're pushing this narrative. We don't hate Asian people. I don't hate Asian people. I don't know about anybody else. Plus, Asian is a big word. Asian is a big word. You have Korean, Mandarin, Thai, Chinese, all kinds of Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Filipino. Then you got the Indians that are in Asia. Shit, Russia. Goddamn it. Asia's big. That brush is too big for me to paint that much. Going to use this opportunity to start looking for more black-owned businesses and recycling our dollars in communities where the people live where I live. So I know those dollars are going to come back some kind of way. Instead of saying boycott Asian businesses, we're going to say replace Asian businesses with black businesses. Replace Asian businesses. Voila, you too. I'm sorry. I love your pierogies and corner store sandwiches, but you gotta go too. Sorry. And to them evil ass Dominican bodega owners in New York City, because when I visited, y'all followed us around the store and we was visiting from Atlanta, San Francisco, and y'all were assholes, complete assholes, and y'all was almost darker than me. Ugh, I hope y'all close. Definitely replace them motherfuckers. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just a suggestion. By no means am I taking away from the fact that Rick Chow murdered and his son murdered Cyrus Belton. I'm not taking that away. We have every right to be angry that people come into our community and don't respect us, that they think they're better than us because they have a business and that they're making money from us. They should be at our feet. Also, we should be mad at the system as well, but let's replace it.
Yo, this boycott might be the wake-up call that Asian people really needed. Hear me out. Everybody worried about how this boycott is going to hurt Asian businesses, but I'm more interested in what this boycott is going to make us become. Let's be real. Most of us are operating on formulas that were built 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago by our parents and grandparents. Shit not the same no more. The world changed since then. Technology changed, communication changed. Man, everything changed. The only thing that ain't really changed is our systems. And here's another thing. Most other people look at Asians like we all the same, but that could be farthest from the truth. Because Asians as a whole is actually divided as fuck. Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Cambodian, Thai, Filipino, those are all people from different countries. We're completely different people. But in America, everybody looks at us like we're the same. So this boycott ain't just gonna affect one group of Asians, it's gonna affect Asians collectively in America. And history has shown, when pressure is applied to different groups of people at the same time, it has a way of making us realize that we got more in common than we actually thought. So could this boycott hurt many Asian businesses? You damn right. But could it also wake the Asian people up in a way that we never saw before? Abso-fucking-lutely. It could make us rethink how we operate and come up with new formulas instead of relying on old ones. It could make younger Asians start stepping up in a way that Asians ain't never stepped up before. Because one thing we Asians have always been good at is adapting. When times get hard, we adjust. When old opportunities disappear, we make new ones. When doors close, we build our own. So the question shouldn't be, what if the boycott hurts Asians? The question should be, what if this boycott wakes us the fuck up?
Nah, but for real though, bro, I've seen more of them speak out against black people boycotting than an Asian guy unaliving a 14-year-old that was running away from him. He actually chased him down to unalive him. Bro, it just shows you the mind state of these people, bro. They're not with us. They're not for us, bro. These people are more upset than at a boycott, which is just hurting pockets, money, something material, than an actual life that was lost. Bro, oh my. So, did you guys not have a Wi-Fi connection? Was your phone battery dead? You know, when the Rick Chow stuff was happening? Because it seems like all your phones are working right now. All your phones are working right now. You guys got the most to say, bro. You guys don't speak out against no racism done to blacks as soon as blacks boycott. Bruh, not everybody's Rick Chow. We didn't do nothing to you guys. Why are you boycotting us? That's racist. Black people are racist. Bro, come up out here, bro. Black people, I'm so proud of you right now. Keep going. Keep going, bro. And this ain't a boycott. This is long term, bro. This forever. Keep going, bro. Keep going. And not till they respect us. No. You should have been respected us. Even if you do start to respect us, we still shopping black, bro. Me personally, bro, I have not ate no stir-fried rice, nothing. And let's be real, that stuff be making you feel sick anyway. I don't know what. Yeah, bro, we know what they cooking it with, bro. It ain't chicken. But anyway, bro, I'm proud of you black people, bro. Keep going. Don't let them try and manipulate you to thinking you racist, bro. If you want to, so, who cares?
If you're going to group all of the Asians together, we cannot have a productive conversation because you're just as racist as Rick Chow. If you can't even take the time to understand that there is a lot of racial tension between Southeast Asians and East Asians, then we can never have a productive conversation. If you're just going to try and cancel everyone out, boycott everybody, then...
I worked for those Asian businesses you guys are boycotting, and I say, go do it. Not even getting into how I was fired over not being suitable for a receptionist job, even though I have community organizing underneath my belt. The person who trained me said that mixed people and light skins have a different culture altogether from darker black people. And when I said, how do you figure that? She said, well, they just act different. They act different. I was like, no, they don't. I was like, I think I would know. I am biracial. I think I would know. And she like tried to keep it going, and I put my head down and ignored her. I also heard them complain about black customers being difficult after they had to deal with like 10 Karens in a row. Like, you guys might want to boycott.
Asian man that came on TikTok talking about how black people can go ahead and boycott their businesses, whether it's beauty supply stores and nail salons, and how they can just go over to the white neighborhoods and get money from them. Okay, then go do that. Because if it was so easy for you to be in those neighborhoods, then why weren't you over there to begin with? It's strategically placed for beauty supply stores, nail salons, and liquor stores to be placed in the black community because you know that's where all the money's going to come from. The Asian man that came on TikTok and said what he said is a prime example of why black people are boycotting to begin with. They're just exposing what we've always known, this secret weird hatred, this secret weird animosity towards us when we've done nothing to you. I saw another young lady on TikTok talking about how there was xenophobia that was being pushed towards Asian community when Donald Trump had first got elected and Asians were getting beat up in broad daylight. And she was talking about how when Asians were talking about POC solidarity and black people came to their aid, but now it's shoes on the other foot, they're nowhere to be found. It's our problem and it's our fault. Which is exactly why black people are boycotting, because we recognize that we can have solidarity for everybody else, but nobody can have solidarity when it comes to us in our community.
Get your fucking head out of your ass for 1 second, okay? All Asian people could agree with me on this one, is that you are upset with one Asian person and the rest of the one that looks like him get punished for it. That's the questions that we're asking. It's not because, oh my God, we're losing a business that you're not going to shop with us. No. The question is, why do you punish people that look like Chow? That's it. Because we asked that questions, you went into, oh, so the boy was innocent. No, we're not saying that we're not grieving for the loss of Cyrus. We're not saying that we're agreeing with Chow. We're not arguing about anything in that matter. But we're asking, if you're not happy with Chow, go punish Chow. Why do you targeting collectively because we look alike? What? And because we asked that, you think that we're okay with shop owner to kill a young innocent man? Now, that's projection, sweetheart. That's not coming from me. I grieve and I feel mourn the loss of a life. Okay? No life should be lost. That's it. I'm not arguing about that. I'm saying Asian people out here are asking, why do we get punished? Because you're not happy with one person that looks like us. And since you're not gonna get it, I assume that because you're operating through the emotion, okay? It's high right now, I get it. Let me cradle you for 1 second, okay? So here we go. Imagine this, okay? There's a family, okay? Mom, dad, and 5 children. 4 live out of state, in school or whatever, live their life. A youngest one live with parents. All 5 of them get access to support funding from the parents. One day, the youngest one stole dad's watch and sold it. Dad found out, got upset. He freezed all the bank account. And then other children call and say, what's up with the bank account? I can't access. And dad say, well, I'm upset with your brother. He stole my watch. And now the children, the 4 children are asking, okay, our younger brother stole your watch. We had nothing to do with it. But why we're prevent from accessing to the fund? Because the older kids asked that question, dad immediately went into, oh, so you agree that your brother has the right to steal my watch and sell it? That's not what they say. They said, why is it one person's actions affecting us? That's the whole point here.
The black boycott of Asian businesses, I agree. And guess what? It's not a boycott. Y'all Asians, get over yourselves. This is not a boycott. We just going to support black-owned businesses. That's all we're going to do.
Y'all just going to get less business.
Yeah. I mean, open up your Chinese restaurants in your own neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Open your nail salons. Move the nail salons from our neighborhoods to your neighborhood. And you know what's so funny about Asian neighborhoods?
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the big cities with the Chinatowns and all this kind of shit like that, like in San Antonio, Asians are here. They own all the salons and, you know, all the nail tech salons and all that type of shit like that. But where the fuck y'all live at? Because I don't know what the Asian neighborhood is, because we ain't got no Chinatown.
I ain't never
San
seen the
Antonio.
Asian neighborhood.
Where y'all hood at?
If Black folks boycotting Asian businesses is what it takes to fast track Asian folks into deconstructing their internalized white supremacy and anti-Blackness, so be it. Boycott. I didn't apologize to the Black community in my video yesterday so that y'all would magically trust me or forgive Asian people suddenly. I apologized to hold my people accountable because the Asian community owes an apology and the Black community deserves to receive an apology. Is it enough? No. But is it one grain of rice in the direction of repair? I believe so. Trust can only be rebuilt through action, so I will continue educating Asian folks in my life, both online and in real life, to deconstruct the internalized white supremacy and anti-Blackness, because Black folks are some of the most soulful, caring people I know, and y'all deserve better.
I support the economic boycott that the Black community has been calling for against Asian-owned businesses. And here's why. You should never spend your time and energy in people that don't see you as humans. That if you went into their store, you would fear for your life. So let me give you an example. Anytime I want to eat Mediterranean food, I've learned that Mediterranean is a very loose term for a region that's currently being colonized. I'll call the restaurant and just straight up ask, is this restaurant owned by an Israeli person? And or is the head chef an Israeli person? If they say yes, I say, well, that's unfortunate because I cannot support a restaurant that supports genocide in an apartheid state. And not only that, I'm going to put your name on a list that I started in 2023, which is just my Excel spreadsheet, with other friends who also don't support Zionist institutions. And also on a tangent, like, what is Israeli food? These are the lengths that I am willing to go through in not supporting a business that doesn't see every human with dignity. We should already be boycotting corporations. Like, for example, Hyundai, which is a Korean company, their bulldozers are currently tearing down homes in the West Bank of occupied Palestine. So they're displacing the indigenous people. We should be boycotting, or at the very least, not buying the latest iPhone every year because Apple is illegally mining cobalt and coltan in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and using slave labor to dig out those minerals.
So guys, have you noticed that when things like this happens to the Asians or the Latino community here in America, you really don't see them coming online? A lot of them not coming online to bash their folks. I mean, when things like this, when people get racially profiled or get abused, and it is one of these when one of these minorities communities do this in America, have you noticed that most of them don't really come online to condemn their actions? Most of them come online to instead defend their actions. It is a pattern with these communities, especially the Asian and the Latino communities. It is a pattern with them. But guess what? There's a lot of infighting happening amongst them. They have a pattern, they have a system in which they discipline their own people. That is the truth. Because regardless of what the fact whether they come online and talk about the whole thing, I mean, like supporting Rick Chow and the whole case and everything, but when they go and behind the back doors, they actually scrutinize this person. I mean, like, these people are so united in a way that they don't really come out there to wash their dirty laundries out there. They defend their folks out there and then come in-house and then scrutinize these folks. So that is what is happening with the Asian community right now. You see a lot of Asian folks coming online to talk, talking in support of Rick Chow and the self-defense thing. But when you go to the back doors, a lot of them are making a lot of comments about the thing and saying that they are not happy with the whole situation. So why can the black community not be like this? Why can't the black community not come online and also defend their own people and go behind doors and scrutinize them without making it public, without showing everybody that these are the flaws you have in your community? I mean, the black community have always been known to be very aggressive and vocal, and yeah, the reason why they're aggressive and vocal because these people have been the people who have systematically been oppressed in America for the past 400 to 500 years. That is the truth. A lot of them have been oppressed. So that nostalgia of them being continued, of the continuous oppression. And remember, the civil rights movement wasn't just about 100 years ago. This was something this was something that happened literally around the corner. So a lot of black folks still have these memories. You have a lot of the older generations who still have these memories about the Jim Crow, about everything, and about the suffering that the black man has gone through in this country. And for the minorities, the Asian community, to migrate from Asia and come to this country and disrespect the black folks like that, people who literally gave you the rights you have today in America, is really, really disheartening. For the black folks who stood out there, who fought for the civil rights, for the black folks who lost their lives, and for these Asian communities to come online and talk about what they are doing. I mean, the boldness to come online and talk about the whole situation and talk about the black community on that scale is really, really mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. I mean, what level of courage? I mean, it is really, really mind-blowing for them to come online and talk about the whole thing. And yes, a lot of black folks out there have decided to support their own businesses. Tomorrow I'll be posting videos on black folks businesses on this channel that are available online, and maybe in your area that you can support. So yes, I'll be posting a lot of black owned businesses on this channel tomorrow. Black owned businesses that you can go boldness, the boldness to come online and talk about the whole situation and talk about the black community on that scale is really mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. I mean, what level of courage? I mean, it is really mind-blowing for them to come online and talk about the whole thing. And yes, a lot of black folks out there have decided to support their own businesses. Tomorrow I'll be posting videos on black folks businesses on this channel that are available online and maybe in your area that you can support. So yes, I'll be posting a lot of black owned businesses on this channel tomorrow, black owned businesses that you can go and support, because this is exactly what they are doing. They are supporting their own. But when it comes to most black folks and their businesses, I mean, there's a lot of division within the black community and the support for black businesses. But it is high time for you to go out and support your own black businesses. It's high time for you to go out and make that purchase. Give the black man the dollar. Give the black man support your black community so that you can grow as well as these other communities are growing. It is the truth. These people are out there and they are not hiding it from you. They are telling you to your face, and you have to take it the way it is, guys. You really have to take it the way it is. I mean, the Latino community that we have been closely related with, and these people literally understand our struggle in this country. But you see a lot of Latino folks coming online to talk about the whole thing, supporting the Asian folks. I mean, like, what are we doing right now in America? What are we doing right now in America? What are the Latino folks doing right now in America? Because I know the black folks and the Latino folks are almost supposed to be second cousins. Yeah, they're almost supposed to be second cousins, but there's a lot of infighting between these two communities. And now we have the Asian folks and the Latino folks going at each other again on the same issue. So it is really mind-blowing. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Also like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that each time I release a new video, you will be the first person to watch this video. Okay, see you in the next video.